Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Let's Go Clefairy. Last time we caught ourselves a Moltres, we finished Victory Route, and here we are at the Indigo Plateau, ready to fight the Elite Four. There is only one way left to go, and that's inside of this building. Hello, Champ in the Making. Yo, Champ in the Making. At the Pokemon League, you'll face the Elite Four in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. That's it. Go for it. Thank you, my dude. Over here to the right, we got some pretty flower pictures, and this lady, everyone calls me Madam Memorial. I know every move that a Pokemon learns as it grows, you see. I can also help your Pokemon remember any of those moves that it has let go in the past. I'll help your Pokemon recover their lost moves in exchange for heart scales, if you have any. You want me to remember? No. So basically, this lady will teach any move your Pokemon could have learned or didn't learn in the past, and you just gotta give her a heart scale. We're gonna heal up our team real quick. Now, there are some Pokemon that have moves that they supposed to have learned, but then they never learn, and this lady can basically have them remind you. So I think like Aerodactyl has the bites, and she can like teach you the elemental bikes, not bites. Oh my gosh, okay. I can't even beat the first member of the Elite Four. So this is the Pokemon League, the most skilled trainers. How would you get here if you couldn't beat the first person? If you go on ahead, you'll face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Thank you. There's also a store guy. You buy stuff like potions and revives. Hey you, I have an Executor. I'll trade you my Executor for it. I'm very proud of my Executor. What do you think? This is where you say yes, and the Execute I caught, you just evolve with a Grass Stone. And if you trade this Pokemon for his Executor, you get the Alolan version, which is Dragon type. And that might help you out in this Elite Four kind of situation, because the fourth member of the Elite Four actually has a Dragon type Pokemon. Anyways, here we have ourselves an actual palm tree. Very, very tall boy Executor. I don't think it's required to complete the Pokédex. I should know this by now. It's the coconut Pokemon. We got the Alola version. It's amazing, right? It's the faraway Alola region. They grow up carefree, so they get really tall. I guess the ones here must be stressed. I mean, they live right next to flippin' Elite Four place. Are you done with your shopping? Is your party all healed up? This is the big challenge, so you want to make sure you're fully prepared. It's basically SpongeBob saying, "Are you ready, kids?" Indigo Plateau. The highest Pokemon authority, the Pokemon League headquarters. I'm relieved this says the same thing. It doesn't tell you who's beaten them. Maybe because nobody's beaten them yet. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we already have this lady in this very frosty gym. And she's on her Lapras. We remember her from the, it's like before the Dark Cave. She helped us not get beat up by Team Rocket. Lorelei, I believe. Yep, welcome to the Pokemon League. Oh, it looks like you finally made your way here. It sure took you a while though. Well then, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they're frozen solid. That's because a frozen Pokemon can't do a thing in battle. Haha, are you ready? What was that glass thing? Yes, I'm ready. I like how her Lapras is just kind of like staring at the face. Alright, Lorelei, I can't pronounce your name. She's got 5 Pokemon on her team, and she's gonna start out with a Dugong, which is a water and ice type. I have Nami at the front of my team because Nami knows Fake Out. And Fake Out you can only use on the first turn of a battle. It does quite a lot of damage, it's gonna make him flinch, and since her Dugong is a ice type, ice types are weak to fighting types, so that's why I'm gonna go for ice type. Oh my gosh, I can't talk right, guys. I can't talk right. This is like, she's gonna send out Jinx. Actually, we're gonna keep in Nami because we know that Jinx is a ice and psychic type. But since it's a psychic type, we can hit it with a Crunch, which would, okay, it's gonna hit us with a Blizzard though, and it's a very powerful move. Hopefully Crunch is gonna one-shot it, yep. Oh, we got a crit hit. Hey. At this point, it's all about knowing your type advantages and having the right move against them. Alright, next up she's gonna send out Cloyster, who's another but it has a very powerful... Cloyster has a very powerful physical attack, so I'm going to switch out to Lily and we're gonna go for our Thunder Shock, Thunderbolt, whatever it's called. It's a special attack, that's all that matters. Cloyster used to have kind of a decent set in the past games because of its ability. It's pretty bulky. It kind of looks like a Ghastly to me. There's a theory that basically when a Cloyster dies, it becomes a Ghastly. Because they got the same face. It's just one's in a shell and one's a ghost. Perhaps. She's gonna send out a Lapras and we're gonna keep in Billy. I was low-key thinking about doing like an Artemis versus Artemis kind of thing, but I don't want to lose too much HP on Artemis. Ooh, see this thing? This is bulky. Hecka bulky. It's more like they have really high HP stat. So they're bulky. Oh, that was a crit hit? That was a very weak crit hit. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, down goes this Lapras, and let's see what her last Pokemon is. What's the last thing you got for us, Lolololele? Whose name I cannot say. Ooh, and Nami is now level 60. Slowbro. Now we're gonna keep fighting. Why not? Why switch up? When things get slow, I'm still disturbed by that tail biting animation. It is really, really disturbing. And I'm really, really overpowered because I literally swiped her whole team. Not a single person got knocked out on mine. Maybe this is where you kind of see the shine of how much easier the game has gotten. Things shouldn't be this way. Oh, I'm sorry, Lorelei. My bad. Looks like you've gotten stronger since we last met. Go on ahead. You've only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Alright, let's see who's next. Can I talk to her again? She's just gonna say, yeah, she's gonna say the same thing. Alright. Why doesn't your Lapras move its eyes? That's weird. It's really weird. It's just staring into the abyss. Alright, next up we have this dude. He's a fighting type, so Nami is probably not the best thing to have up front. How about we do Artemis? A bit water, a bit psychic. I don't know if Artemis has a psychic type move, but alright. Bruno. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Tough, righteous training. People and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained my fighting type Pokemon, and that will never change. Vasco, was it? We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Okay. That must have really hurt his butt the way stomped down. Alright, Bruno. Silly thing about him, he starts out with an Onyx. However, rock types are strong against ice types, so we are at a bit of a disadvantage here, but I'm just hoping that the surf will do enough to knock it out. Oh no, he's gonna stealth rock us. You know what this means? This means when I send out a flying type, we're gonna do like a quarter of their HP. We're gonna lose a quarter of their HP. Bruno, why you gotta do me like this, boy? Why you gotta do me like this? Having something with Rapid Spin would help just about now. Alright. And I believe the rest of his team is all fighting types, so I'm going to go with Ducks. 7K. I keep calling 7K Ducks. If any of you guys played the original game, you'll know why I'm calling this thing Ducks, and it's because Ducks was the only Farfetch'd you could get. So much damage. Like, you had to trade a Spearow to that old guy who actually has Ducks in this game. And that's the only way you could have gotten a Farfetch'd, and you were stuck with the nickname they gave it. So it was like Ducks. I bet some people thought that Farfetch'd was called Ducks. I'm thinking that. There were a couple of other in-game trades, like the Mr. Mime was called Marcel, and that was the only Mr. Mime in the entire game. It was like, what are you doing, game? It's like you want us to confuse what these Pokemon are called. Now, Farfetch'd, I did some candy training on Farfetch'd. In between some of the episodes, I actually just went to like basically chain catch a bunch of Farfetch'd just because it's my favorite Pokemon in this region. And when you do I can't talk, guys. I cannot talk today. You basically get Pokemon candy for that specific Pokemon, and that's gonna boost all of its stats at once. So even though we're level 55, we actually have the stats of, I believe, like a level 80 Farfetch'd. Which makes this a bit unfair for Bruno, who thought he was gonna grind us down, but we're the one doing the grinding right here, the A button grinding. You guys hear me mashing the A button? It's a very quiet A button on the Joy-Con. I don't know. Maybe the noise reduction when I edit the audio will take it out. But yeah, hardcore A button mashing. Alright, what's your last Pokemon, Bruno? Machamp? I'm not even feeling the Elite Four at this point. Although part of me likes the feature where you could AV train your Pokemon with a candy, basically boost their stats. However, you also get to the point where it's like, whatever Pokemon you AV train is basically a god. Like nothing can stand up against this Farfetch'd. None. We're not taking any damage. This is the second Elite Four, dude. Like we've taken Stealth Rock damage. Why? How could I lose? You didn't AV train. You didn't give your Pokemon candy. That's why you lost. If you have defeated me, then my job is done. I may not like it, but go face your next challenge. All right, I will, my dude. Let's test out this Farfetch'd theory. So I believe Agatha is all ghost and blah blah. Ghost and poison. So it makes sense to send out Billy. But I want to see how far we can go with this Farfetch'd. Let me also heal up a bit, just in case. I don't want to go into battle and then be like, never mind, you dead. Alright, healed Farfetch'd, healed Namia, and heal Billy. Heal Billy! Alright. I believe this lady was like friends with Oak or something weird like that. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taking a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but he has decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's a fool. Pokemon are for battling. Vasco, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. With a staff? She looked like she'd go punch us with that staff. Oh my gosh, Agatha. And she's basically a poison ghost type trainer. She's gonna start out with Arbok, which is just straight up poison. If you see the little shaky Eevee doing the shaky Eevee thing, if you shake your Joy-Con, it'll basically trigger your partner Pokemon support, and that'll just boost all your stats. I'm pretty sure we've seen it a couple of times in the playthrough so far. Glaire's gonna throw a paralysis on me, which I'm not that worried about, because we can just heal from the paralysis. We can paralyze you. Okay, we don't have that many though. Alright, so paralysis has been healed. It's gonna go for a poison jab on us, which we don't take much damage because of all the candy we ate. I feel like this would backfire on Pokemon. It's like, how do we make their Pokemon stronger? We feed them candy. Come on. That was dirty. It survived with like 1 HP. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throw a sword dance. Except I'm paralyzed. Shoot. Shoot! Alright, come on. Button mash, sword dance, come on. Okay, second turn of paralysis. That's no bueno. This ain't bueno. No bueno, no munch. Kinder Bueno. Get great candy if you guys never had it. If you see it at a store, get some. It's really good. Kinder Bueno. Isn't bueno good in Spanish? I'm pretty sure it means good. I shouldn't be using words I'm not sure what they mean, but go figure. Alright, so this thing's just gonna spam the poison jab on me. And I think it was full heal. Was this the thing where heals all status conditions? No. Max full restore HP and the status conditions. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna use. It's the annoying one that the Elite Four used to have. It basically heals your HP and any status condition. Except poison jab can poison us. It should really suck if that happened. And now we can just safely slash away with our leak through her entire team. And yes, I am still coughing a little. Oh my gosh. The classes I'm taking are kicking my butt. There's one class is absolutely amazing. And the other class is like, learn everything yourself. It's a bit scary, but I'm hanging in there. I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's taking a while. That's why editing has been slow for the past, like, the first half of this month. I just had so much schoolwork to do. It's like by the time I caught up to it, I only had enough time to make a few videos, but by the time you're seeing this, my content uploading thingy should be picked up, so I'm probably doing like 2 Splatoon-ish videos a week. That's what I'm aiming to do anyways. We'll see how much I end up doing. I like how ignorable they have become. Usually the Elite Four are very like tough and scary, and it's like, oh, no, it's the Elite Four. I better have a ton of revives, but that's not the case here, is it? Like, I'm literally just chatting to you guys about school at this point. I'm just button mashing Fly. I mean, okay, in my defense, very hardcore trained Farfetch'd. We threw a flippin' sword dance on it, and then the Eevee boost on it. He's got quite the bulk going. But at the same time, like, Agatha ain't doing nothing, and her Pokemon are only like 2 level under us. Not even going for a Sucker Punch. I don't know if her Pokemon know Sucker Punch though. But she's basically having to rely on poison type attacks, just because if you try to use a ghost type attack on Farfetch'd, it won't hit, because Farfetch'd is a normal type. And ghost types do not hit normal types. Funny fact. Funny fact. Alright, she's gonna go for a Golbat. And I think I'm just gonna go for a Slash instead of bothering with the whole flying thing. That just takes like a whole extra turn. See if we can do it with a Slash. With a League Slap! That's what I want to call it. Can Farfetch'd please have a move called League Slap? It'd be like a grass type move. Or if they bring items back. Oh, you're something special, child. Give it like the thingy to hold, and then once it holds it, its normal type moves become grass types or something. You win. I see that old Duff season you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. It's the awkwardest smile ever. Alright. You might recognize this boy. This boy quite famous. He quite famous for his Dragonite. Very angry. I am the Elite Four. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You likely know that dragons are Pokemon spoken of in legend. They're hard to catch and rise, but their powers are superior. They're vitally indestructible. There's no being cleverer than them. What? They're smart? Is that what he's trying to say? Well, are you ready to lose? Your Pokemon League challenge ends with me, Vasco. Well, yeah, because you're the last Elite Four member. There's nothing else after you. It's the Elite Four and you're number 4. Alright, Lance. I like how he did get a bit of a redesign. His cape looks cool, finally. Like, his cape makes sense. He's just a skinny dude. Look at him. He's gonna lead off with a Seadra, which is actually a water type Pokemon. Let's just see if this whole sword dance and then just slash away through his team. Can we do that? Alright, we already know that we're faster than this thing. It's gonna hit us pretty strong. Alright, yeah, let's just go for a slash. Let's just see how one slash does. Okay, that did not do too great. I guess, oh wait, finally. Lance is gonna pose a bit of a threat to us. I'm gonna slash this boy and then we're gonna switch out. Because I don't want 7K to faint. And, I mean, we have plenty of revives. The game has given us throughout the game. We didn't even have to buy revives. That's the thing. We had to buy a grand total of 0 revives. Alright, let's do an Aerodactyl battle. Because why not? Air Jordan. Not a sponsor. But kind of a sponsor, because Patreon, but it's just Jordan without the air part. The air part is because it's got wings. I'd say Aerodactyl is probably like my second favorite Pokemon in this region, so it's nice to have my first and second favorite on the same team. And be able to do quite a bit. Look, that was sad. Oh wow. Lance, so far you've sent out 2 Pokemon and none of them have been dragons. That's not a Dragonite. Does Artemis know an electric type move? Yes, she does. He does. Artemis is technically a guy. I think. Artemis, are you a guy? Oh my gosh, I don't know what their gender is. I'm about to say what his gender is. I'm assuming genders here, y'all! Alright, so Gyarados is a water and flying. Once again, not a dragon type. This dude, over half of his team is not dragon type Pokemon. But he claims to be the dragon type mascot. What is this madness? At least have like a Dratini or something, like an overpowered Dratini. I'll take that. Okay, Iron Tail's strong against ice, I believe. No, just does regular damage. Okay. Mayhaps that's because of our water typing? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just matching buttons and it's working. Charizard. Alright, once again, Charizard, my dude. Now, we haven't seen Brepstick in action yet. Yeah, Brepstick can't do much right now. Let's just keep Artemising. Charizard is also not a dragon. It can Mega Evolve into a dragon, but it's not a dragon. It's gonna use a dragon type attack, but still not a dragon. Just like we're gonna use a thunder electric attack, but that doesn't make us an electric type. Oh, silly me. We should flood his level floor. Oh, okay, Hyper Beam. It's a really powerful normal type attack. Okay, that did not do that much damage. And even if he survives, because he used Hyper Beam, the next turn his Charizard cannot attack. Alright, and the Charizard is down. That leaves him with his last Pokemon, which better be a Dragon type, because... Alright, he's gonna send out Dragonite. Now, I believe the reason he was stalling with the Dragonite is because we got an Ice type attack, and this would do 4 times damage to the Dragonite. You're gonna go for that. Okay! Finally, an Elite Four member to kind of turn the tides a bit. Alright, he's gonna go for an Outrage. We're gonna go for a Fake Out. I believe when Outrage ends, which might end right now because of the Fake Out, he gets insta-confused. So that's really gonna help me out. I hope that's how it works. Please get insta-confused. Yes, he got insta-confused! Sucker! Alright, we're gonna go for a Crunch on this bad boy. And hopefully he's gonna hurt himself in confusion. Oh no, he's gonna use Outrage again. Okay. Okay, that is a powerful move. I'll give you that, Lance. Your Dragonite is good, but your non-dragon Pokemon are just... why? It would be hilarious if it knocks itself out. It knocks itself. Oh my goodness. I can't. The Elite Four, everybody! He defeated himself. Oh, he claps for us, but you're a first-class Pokemon trainer. I still can't believe my dragons lost you. They're not dragons! I'm now the champion. Or you would have been, but you now have one more challenge left. Uh-oh. There's one more trainer to face. That trainer is... Professor Oak. Professor Oak's the last trainer? Hello, Vasco. Congratulations on your victory over Lance. What's with that look of surprise? Your timing is perfect, Professor. Vasco, the one you will face is... Professor Oak. What? Well, not really. Oh, it's Fires. He beat the Elite Four before you. He's the Pokemon League champion. That's right. In the past, trainers who defeated the Elite Four were only recorded as champions. This time, however, we'll be officially establishing the champion as part of the Pokemon League. Professor Oak is here to officiate the crowning of the new champion. It only seems fitting that it should be either you or Fyrus. You're the two who took care of Team Rocket after all. Now then, head over and onward to the stage for your final battle. What's going on outside? Is it the mail? It's the mail. Mailman choose a bad time to come by. Alright, or maybe a good time, depending on... What am I saying? Oh gosh, alright, let's heal up our team real quick. Where's our good potions? Where's the good potions? Oh, there we go. 120 HP. Alright, feel good about yourself. Far-fetched. Here you go, Namia. Here you go, Artemis. Artemis needs a bit more, but we're just gonna spam the baby potions on him. Alright, Billy's fully healed. Namia's fully healed. And Artemis is fully healed. Alright. Let's just go right for it. I like how they're holding the non-existent door for us. Ooh, and they got that nice little field for us. Okay. Look at him looking all cool and smug. What was that supposed to be? It would have been funny if he got bopped on the head. You did it, Vasco. Oh man, that's great. I've been waiting. I beat the Elite Four and became the champion. You probably heard from the professor, right? From now on, the champion will be part of the Pokemon League and battle all kinds of trainers. I'm really glad my first opponent turned out to be you, Vasco. You're the one trainer I want to test my best against, after all. Let's battle, Vasco. The champion's seat is on the line. Alright. 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 I'll take it. I'll take it from you. You know what's sad? This makes you think it's gonna be like the Alola region, where every time you come back here, you have different trainers for you to fight, but no, it's just him. He's just the only one who comes back to try and fight you. Because no one else in the Kanto region can beat the Elite Four. It's sad. It's really sad. Ooh, okay. Bird versus Bird. Our Farfetch'd versus his Pidgeot, and he's gonna Mega Evolve. Okay. That boy looks shiny when he Mega Evolves. He's not shiny. He ain't shiny. Okay, we flinched. That was not nice. That was not nice. Okay, I'm panicking. Let's go for Poison Jab. You better not flinch again. You better not lose over here. Okay, well, I don't want Farfetch'd to faint. I'm gonna switch out into Namia. Namia can fake out, even though this thing is faster. At least I know we can, like, hit it. If that makes sense. Also, Namia is bulkier, so there you go. Now, Namia fake out should do a bit more damage than that Poison Jab. Never mind, it didn't do that much more damage than a Poison Jab. And we're gonna go for a Crunch. Ooh, his attack missed. I think it has like a 90 accuracy. Alright, Pidgeot. We beat a Mega Pokemon right off the bat. It was a bit of a challenge though, I'll give you that. Unexpected bit of a challenge. Vileplume, oops. Whatever. Vileplume is a poison and grass type Pokemon, and it's the exclusive version. But we have an Earthquake, so let's see how that does, because it's poison type. But I wonder if nope, it's not. The grass type. Okay, Reflect is for physical attacks, right? Starting against physical moves. And Namia uses physical moves. But this might be problematic. I'm probably gonna have to hit it a third time. Oh gosh, okay. Whoa, that like halved it. And it's gonna go for a Solar Beam, which is a 2-turn attack, and I'm worried because I don't think this is gonna knock it out, but I'm gonna try it anyways and hope it works. Alright, don't do much damage, please. Flippin' knocks us out, okay. I see how this... Virus Boy, you have now gotten on my naughty list. Whatever that means. Alright, he's actually... We're even at this point. Alright, I'm gonna go for a Slash. We should be faster. And he's going for a full restore. Wow, okay. Okay. That Slash did not do much. I'm gonna go for a Fly just to kind of stall out. I'm really hoping he doesn't charge for a Solar Beam, because then we're... Okay. I went for a Sludge Bomb. The Reflect wore off, so that means we should be able to knock this thing out. Knock it out. Knock it out. Come on, 7K. Knock it out. Make it even. Make it even! Turn the tides in our favor. Alright. What else you got? You got 4 more Pokemon. Which is... Okay, he's gonna go for Raichu, which is his starter. And we're gonna go for Billy, which is our starter. Or maybe not, because Billy doesn't have a move against the Raichu. Reptic have a move? Oh yeah, Repstick, I thought them Earthquake. So how about we do this instead first? I haven't really gotten to show off Repstick much. And whatever Pokemon he sends out last, we're gonna have to fight with Billy. That's just how it has to go. Alright, we're gonna go for an Earthquake. This thing's gonna be faster than us. I'm just hoping it doesn't one-shot us with a Thunder. Nope, not even close to one-shotting us. Perfect. And I believe we should be able to one-shot it with EQ. Oh yeah. Satisfying. That was a funny way of saying satisfying, but okay. And we're still leveling up, not that that matters. He's gonna go for a rapid dash. And we're gonna switch out to Artemis. And we're just gonna flood the rapid dash, RP dash. I've been programming a lot lately. I don't even know what the heck RP dash stands for, but that'd be a fun nickname to give your rapid dash. RP and then just a dash line afterwards. Okay. Oof. Ah, that did a lot of damage. But did it do enough damage to itself for me to be able to one-shot it? Yeah. It did. Okay, this is looking positive for us so far. Even though we are struggling. Finally. You have to get to the champion to struggle, apparently. And here's the Marowak from Lavender Town that was the Cubone. I like the story, like he didn't really do much for this Cubone, if you think about it. He just kinda caught it afterwards. Like we went to Team Rocket to save it. And then we helped it see its mother. And then he just catches it and gets to use it for the rest of the game. What is even That didn't make sense to me, but at least like you get to see a Pokemon from the story. It's like I love seeing the story behind the Pokemon on his team. That's all I have to say. It's like you know that it's either gonna be a Vileplume or a Victory Bell depending on the game you got, so you know that's like the version exclusive one. The Pidgey one doesn't make much sense. Alright, he's got a Slowbro and this is gonna be it. Billy versus Slowbro. The final battle. Let's go. Actually, to make it even juicier, how about I use Metronome? Because I never deleted that move, so how's that? Can we beat Fyrus? Can we become the champion with Metronome? Alright, I'm gonna go for a Light Screen, which does the same as Barrier, but for special moves. I'm just gonna spam Metronome until we run out of it or knock it out. Sky Attack. Okay. It's a 2-turn move with like 90 accuracy. Very powerful physical flying attack. It's gonna go for a Psychic, which does joking amount of damage. That did 50. That's not really a joke, but alright, Sky Attack. We just have magical wings then. Ooh. Oh, that was a crit hit. That looked pretty though. Gotta admit, Sky Attack looks pretty. If nothing else, it might be a Sucky Attack. Because you can just use Fly and not be able to be hit for a turn. And it has more accuracy. Sky Attack just does more damage, that's it. Alright, we're gonna use Confusion, which is a Psychic type move. Let's keep spamming the Psychic on him. We can take 3 more Psychics. It means 3 more Metronomes. Hopefully we'll use something that will knock it out with the Metronome. Alright, Skull Bash. Oh, this is a Steel type attack. I believe it's a 2-turn move. I want to say Blastoise is the only Pokemon who can use it, except Blastoise uses... oh shoot. Just putting us in a pinch right there. Putting us in a pinch. Oh no. We're gonna have 3 HP left. Nope, we got knocked out. He flippin' knocked out Billy. Alright, well it's gonna have to be 7k then that finishes it off. Nah. Now we gotta finish this the right way, guys. I'm actually... This may sound stupid. I'm gonna let 7k faint. So we can switch into Billy. And... Oh, he's gonna go for a full restore. Oh, that's the game you're gonna play, my dude. In which case, we're gonna slash away at you. Bring your HP down back to what it was. I know you're gonna get to knock 7k out. But first we're gonna lower your HP back down so that Billy stands a chance with the Metronomes. Alright, hopefully that gave us enough leeway. I say hopefully. Alright, we're gonna heal up Billy one last time with a Hyper Potion. And I believe he only has 2 full restores and he's used both of them. Alright, 7k, you've done wonderful. It really hurts me to let my favorite Pokemon faint. and not just knock out this enemy, but we gotta do it with Metronome, guys. We gotta do it with Metronome. Win the Pokemon League. We got 6 Metronomes to go. Come on, game. Be kind to us, and let's metronome this boy out of the park. Slam. Just a normal type move. Oh boy, what the heck did the giant tail come from? Is this what happens when Clefairy, like, is that what its tail looks like when it unwraps? How many full restores do you have? It's like he doesn't want us to beat him with Metronome. That's what this feels like. Alright, Ice Punch. Thunder Punch would have been nicer. This thing doesn't have many moves, does it? It's only used 3 moves. It only knows Confusion, Surf, and Light Screen. Rolling Kick. Again, not very effective. Alright, we just need like a Dark, Ghost, Electric, or Grass type. It's like 4 out of the 18 types. Sonic Boom, it avoided the attack. This is not gonna end with a Metronome, is it? We only got 2 Metronomes left. Come on, game. How is he avoiding all these attacks? Bruh, come on. Play nice. Alright, last Metronome, I guess. If it works, it works, and if it not, we're just gonna thunder shock him to death. Poison gas, yeah, that's not gonna knock him out. It poisoned him though. Alright, that's good enough. It's good enough. If the poison takes him down, it's good enough. We count it. Although I've made this battle last much longer than it should have. Alright, let's just go for a Moonblast. That way we're not going super effective move on him, but it'll do what it'll do. Oh, now its special attack fell down. Okay. Alright. You know what? We still gotta end this off on a Metronome. We got plenty of Ethers. Which, let's be honest, this is not useful outside of in-game battle. Ever. I'm never gonna use these Ethers ever, otherwise. So let's spam some more Metronome. Unless the poison takes him down. Alright, it's either gonna be the poison or a hit from Metronome. But the poison was a hit from Metronome, so it's gonna be Metronome or Metronome from the past. Which Metronome will take down this? I'm overextending this way too much. Alright, give us something good. Come on, Rock Throw. Alright. We're gonna boink it on the head with a rock. And then it's gonna die from poison. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, Fires. Does this count as a Metronome victory? Kinda. That does spam a lot of full restores on us. Okay, I admit it. Vasco, you're the strongest trainer in the world. Whoa, in the world? Okay, it's just the Kanto region, not the whole world. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Hold your horses. But okay. Aw, man, my reign is already over. That was pretty short. You're the champion now, Vasco, and as for me, I got a new goal to work toward. Vasco. You've done it at last. You've defeated the Pokemon League. My sincerest congratulations. You've grown an ever great deal since you first got Eevee and set out with that Pokédex. Yes, Vasco, you've really come into your own as a fine young man. And Fyrus, you showed great resolve, never losing heart, as you saw your journey through the end. I did see though, in a way, what you do to battle. That kind heart of yours might still be causing you to hold yourself back when it comes to your Pokemon and to facing Vasco. It's hardly much of a weakness, but it may have to cost you the battle this time. Regardless, the two of you showed us an extraordinary battle. Thanks, Professor. Vasco, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing, don't you? It was a marvelous bond you share with your Pokemon that brought you here. Now, Vasco, come with me. Pretty sure it was all my own doing, but okay. Now saving your adventure. Congratulations, Vasco. This is where we record forever the Pokemon who have performed so admittedly for their trainers. here to the Pokemon League. This is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may achieve. Velasco, you've battled hard to become Pokemon League champion. Let us record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember. And we finally get to heal our Pokemon without Nurse Joy. That's what you win. You win infinite healing. Congratulations, champion. Alright, we're running around. Here's our Pokemon. 7K at level 57. Bailey at level 776. Namia at level 60. Brepstick at level 60. Artemis at level 51. And Air Jordan, not a sponsor, but kind of a sponsor, at level 54. That's really cool. You kind of get to run around with all your Pokemon circling. And it'll just keep doing this until you press the A button. So here we go. And here are the end credits. I will let these play out for you guys, but I don't know how much to talk over them or how long they're gonna be. It's been an interesting journey. Oh, I do like this thing where they kind of show significant events from the story. It's been an interesting journey. It's been a long one. We did some dailies, we did some 2 episodes a week, and these are now at 3 episodes a week. However, we're not fully done with the journey yet, even though we have defeated the Elite Four. There are a few more things left for us to do. For instance, after you defeat the Elite Four, there's one more region that gets unlocked at the end of the game, and it's Cerulean Cave. It's right north of Cerulean City, and you have to surf, and then there's usually a guy guarding the cave, but he'll let you through. In there, you can catch the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo, which we'll do in the next episode, and then the episode after that, which will be the final episode. I like how we're chasing them away. You get to see it from their point of view. And the episode after that, so the episode that's gonna come out on Monday next week, we will fight against Pokemon Trainer Red. I like the little Porygon in the background. This is supposed to be Celadon City? Where it's like the gambling center where you beat up Team Rocket. And oh, the ghost looks sad in this. I never paid attention to these pictures. Who took them? Who took these creepy pictures? There's Lavender Town. There's Eevee with the rocket key, and you can see the rocket key. Some nice snapshots right there. But yeah, it's been a fun journey. We're gonna use the same Pokemon to finish it up. We're gonna use the same team to fight Pokemon Trainer Red. We're gonna use the same team to catch Mewtwo. And then that's all we're gonna do. Afterwards, I might do a couple of streams to kind of just complete the Pokédex, and maybe we can do some online battles. But I think that's all I'm gonna do as far as the Let's Play. I didn't completely cover everything. There were a couple of TMs and a whole bunch of battles that I skipped, as you guys saw. I was like, skippable battles. Yeah, I'll just skip them since they're skippable. But it is what it is. It's quite fun. Now we got Saffron City in the background. I like how they had the nice... I love the pictures that they do. And it is kind of taking you through the whole journey. And then what is this supposed to be, the island? Now Viridian City. It's screenshots that you never got to see during the game. Even though it's events that did happen in the game, it's a point of view you never got to see. It makes the whole ending worth watching, in my opinion. Which is nice, as opposed to just a general thing. Yeah, well, there you go. Jinchurichi Masuda method. You probably heard of it. Oh yeah, we might do some shiny hunting. I don't know if you guys want to watch me shiny hunt. I actually don't know if I do want to shiny hunt, but in order to shiny hunt properly, you gotta complete the Pokédex first, so that's what we're gonna do. I like how they give it to you in French as well. And we're back to Pallet Town. It's an adorable cutscene. It's making a little bouquet of flowers after it saw the little girl make the bouquet of flowers. before we went to fight Giovanni? It says bye-bye. And yeah, that is all we have. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we go catch Mewtwo. Let me know what your favorite part was if you're still here. Alright, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.